Testing, testing. How is everybody doing today? Thank you so much for hopping on. And Movie Man, hello, how you doing? MDG Death, how you doing? Ghost Chills 3 a.m., how are you doing? First off, to answer your question, hell fucking yes. I left my game for you. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that kind of level of support. Every time I'm watching a good show, I'm sorry about that. This is something that if you are actually, I would almost suggest everybody who watches my channel and enjoys my actual content to watch this video. Especially if you are a fan of the paranormal stuff. If you're a fan of the paranormal stuff, definitely stick around, because you might be interested to hear what I have to say. And a question I get a lot. I get this question so often. Would I ever do paranormal investigations like Sam and Colby? And there's a lot of answers I have to give about that. That question is very good. I love the question. And the bottom line is I would love to do stuff like that. And I have to give every bit of detail on why I just can't at the moment. I have to. So this is a question I get all the time. Would you ever go and do paranormal investigation videos like the Clown Motel? Would you go to the Sally House? Would you go to all these different locations? And the difference between me and someone like, and guys like Sam and Colby they were popular from the moment they started doing their vines. I mean, they really started becoming popular. I'm not as popular as Sam and Colby was in the beginning. That's no excuse to not ever do paranormal investigations. I'm well aware of that. But it really does kind of define and deter, like, it really does kind of define their situation compared to my situation. I do movie reactions. I do reactions on my channel. I love doing reactions. I love reacting to horror movies. I love reacting to Sam and Colby videos. I love doing all this stuff. I really do. Coffee break. That's some real gourmet shit right there. But hopefully you guys are hopping on in. Blackheart's jumping on in. I'm kind of waiting for more people to hop on in. This is me discussing the question of whether or not I will do paranormal investigations in the future. And I'm hoping a lot more people hop on in, because I would love for a lot more people to hop on in. So as soon as you see someone hop in, just say, hey guys, stick around, stick around. You know, paranormal investigation fans, stick around, because I will be discussing what the possibilities are for the future and whatnot. And I really want to dive into that stuff, because you guys really want to see my channel. You guys really want to see my channel evolve into a paranormal, very much a paranormal channel. And there are several things that have to be done before that can happen. That's just the bottom line. Specifically where I am currently with my channel and how much revenue I make. Because these things are not cheap to do. They just aren't, and that's just me being blunt. They're never cheap to do. Even for Sam and Colby, who have a lot of money, they're never cheap to do. The reason why they have a lot of money is that's how they can do all this stuff. They can go to the UK and they can go to Ukraine and all of that stuff, is because they have the money to do it. I just, bottom line, don't. And there are places that I could go to that are cheaper than, the UK and all that stuff. Absolutely. There's so many places I can go that are a lot cheaper. However, I still don't make that kind of money to actually be able to afford to get into a vehicle, drive out for a week, and film at a location. That's just going to take a lot of free time and money, and that's just something I do not have at the moment. And unlike Sam and Colby, I should say, I just don't have that kind of time. And unfortunately, I wish I did. That's basically what I wanted to get out about the paranormal investigation videos. I'd love to do them. I really would, but that is something that just might not happen at the moment. And I know what you guys are thinking. Don't worry about it. Wait until you get bigger and all that stuff. And that's awesome. That's exactly how I feel. But for the people who really want to see that stuff maybe come even sooner, I do have recommendations to help try to boost the process. Will it boost the process all the way right away? Not going to guarantee you it will, because this is not something that's going to blow up overnight, because it is asking from you guys if you guys want to participate in these kind of things. And this is more of a community build kind of channel. I'll wait patiently when the time comes. That's wise. However, for those who don't want to wait, and for those who are always asking when I'm going to be doing this kind of thing or when I can do this type of thing, I will just say the easiest way for this to happen faster, and most of you guys are actually already members and patrons to my channel, is to support me on donations. Bottom line, like I just dropped like my microphone. That's literally the fastest way it's gonna happen, because I get asked all the time. I mean, no joke. Go back through some of these paranormal investigation videos. You'll find them all over. Will you ever do paranormal investigation videos? Would absolutely love to. Would absolutely love to. Would love to have the time to go out and do that stuff. Maybe try to prove some things that maybe Sam and Colby don't try to prove. Maybe go after things like Mothman. Who knows? Crazy shit like that. Who knows? Maybe alien. Maybe I go after UFOs. Maybe I can try to discover if UFOs are real. And I have a couple videos actually that are in my local area that kind of show UFOs. So let me go ahead and catch up with your comments. If you have any questions about what I'm talking about, I will let you guys know even farther ways you can actually help me try to get this going faster, because I would love to get this thing going faster. I would fucking love to. But right now, it ain't gonna happen. I would love to get Michael aboard. I would love to get my friend Lane aboard. Really fun guys. They'd probably have a lot of fun with me doing it. But we need to see, or maybe the people who have not heard of my Patreon just haven't heard of it yet. And maybe I just need to try to get a hold of them, or maybe let them know in some way, maybe about by a post or a personal message. If you guys are curious to know how you can help support this channel in a farther way, I have links to my Patreon page and my membership programs, which are going to help. Now, I would prefer Patreon overall, because Patreon actually helps me keep kind of it tells me every bit of information, like how much I'm making from that person, how much and it's just a lot easier to keep kind of control of. But did you know that the Mothman has a cult following? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I did not know he has it in Fallout 76. That's kind of funny. I've seen UFOs. My laptop just muted itself. Hello, how are you? I'm doing good. How is everybody? How are you guys doing, by the way? How are all of you doing? I'm sorry that I kind of got into it. And thank you so much for joining. I hope I don't mispronounce your name. Nisar? I hope I'm not mispronouncing your name, but if I am, let me know. I would love to see you do paranormal investigations. I would love to see myself do paranormal investigations too. But all it takes is for those first few people who want to go ahead and support me on Patreon, and maybe at some point in the future, if you guys go to my Patreon page, actually, I'll go ahead and show you my Patreon page. Yes, I do, Bertie. I do remember you. I'm vibing. Awesome, man. Awesome. But anyways, again, back to my conversation. We are talking about the question if I can do paranormal investigations in the future or not. And I would like to show you guys, if you guys are not aware, I do have a Patreon page. And though it is asking, yes, monthly payments from you guys, you don't have to go the full 5. You don't have to go the 10. You don't have to go the 75. You don't have to go the $200 options I have there. You can only go for, you can even go for $1, or hell, you can pay $12 a year. I mean, that works too. I mean, every little bit that goes into the channel really does help, and hopefully will progress the channel to go even farther. Even, who knows, maybe even in 2 months, we already have enough to even start doing this stuff. Doing okay. Work is starting. Backup is starting today. Got to get up at 5 a.m. every weekday. Gosh, dude. So what I'm hoping for is I can convince some of you guys to become patrons, and you guys can do yearly if you want. Yearly is probably easier. You just put a bottom down payment down. If you guys want to join Patreon, you don't have to. I'm not saying you have to. This is not a smack grabbing your hand and saying, do it, do it, do it. I'm not trying to do that. But I'm trying to help the people who don't understand what I'm currently going through understand what would help if you guys want to see me do paranormal investigation videos. Because me and Michael have talked about it several times. We always talk about it. We're like, I would love to go to some abandoned buildings. I would love to do stuff like that. And maybe Michael has been dipping in and watching the Sam and Colby reactions to see my reactions to these paranormal investigations. And he's like, I really want to do it. It's concerning. I haven't slept again. Damn, dude. First time went to therapy since middle school today. Wow. I hope it went well for you. But anyways, if you guys would like to hear more, please. Mark, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. Big hug. Well, I appreciate that. It is it's a so night for me. I feel that. As a matter of fact, I won't be on here that long, but I wanted to address the question. Paranormal investigations. Will you ever do them? It really all depends. It just depends. Back, just changed my profile picture. Fuck yeah. I know that feeling. But that is the question of the night. Will I ever do paranormal investigations? And it just depends on what we can accomplish. What we can accomplish as a community. Because I would love to do them sooner. But as it's going right now, I'm kind of struggling. I won't lie. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm struggling. And it might say my stream lags, which it's very odd that it does because there's no one using the internet right now. But anyways, I would like to show you guys my Patreon page, if you guys will allow me to show you my Patreon page, maybe give you guys the ideas that I have. Abigail, it would be cool to see you do paranormal investigations. I agree. I 100% agree. And I do know that, hey, if you're one of those people, by the way, who cannot afford to do my Patreon page, don't worry about it. This is not required. This is just letting the people know who have maybe the extra cash on them, who pay monthly subscriptions anyways. If they want to see my channel progress even farther, they can really help out with that. It's not trying to get you guys to, become a patron. This is just to let you guys know, if you want to know how to help me get to my goals faster and do paranormal investigation videos, this is the best way to do it. I would support the Patreon, but I don't have a card. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I get it, Blackheart. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Again, this is not required. This is just letting people know who want to. This is how you do it. So let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my Patreon page. I'm going to go through every single tier and then patrons we can gain. If we can gain, I'm not even trying to make a goal right now, but if we can gain quite a few, we're only 2 patrons away from our first goal. We were at our goal at one point, but people started leaving. They started getting bored, and I understand no one wants to pay each month. I get it. I really do. A lot of people don't even know you can pay just a full year and not have to worry about paying monthly, but some people, I guess, miss that, but it's fine. It's fine. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys what I got. So here's the Patreon page right here. I hope most of you guys can see that. Let me know if you can see it. Everybody, I hopefully good. So here's what I'm going to go through really quick if you guys are interested in helping out, because I know several of you already do help out on Patreon, which I do appreciate. All right, so here's the page, and the link is always in the description, so if you guys want to go here, you guys can. I really do appreciate it. It will get us to our goals faster. Here we go with the first 3. This is the $1 patron tier, which is just you pay $1 a month, or you pay like $12 for a full year. And that's it. No joke. It's pretty easy. And it's not that much either. And Patreon only voting power, which is you just vote on upcoming movie reactions, upcoming videos that I might do, and you guys have kind of like a say in what I do for my channel. You kind of run my channel at this point if you're a patron. Name at the end of each video. Yes, you do get a shout out. And normally I won't make you I won't put your name at the end of the video unless you've been with us for more than a month, because some people just like to leave, and that's fine. Series reactions, so like TV show reactions, Creep Show, Stranger Things, and all that stuff. You guys will have access to that stuff. The $5 a month tier, which is what most people go for. A lot of people go for this one because you have full-length movie reactions and you have early access. And I just updated this today, by the way. This is like the last time I'll be updating my tiers. So if you're curious, this is what you get. With this tier, you will have access to both full-length movie reactions and early access content. So early access means you will have access to any movie reaction I'm doing in the future, or maybe I have a Sam and Colby video or a paranormal investigation video that I would decide I won't post for a couple weeks. You guys will have access to that. So, for example, that is what you get. And the $7 one is a couple bucks for general support. Like, you really want to go the extra mile and support the channel even farther. So that is what that is. It's called Church Worshiper, and it's a little picture of church right there. And then these are the big ones. These are the biggest ones you can go. Now, let me go back to my YouTube channel and make sure we have some people. Everybody listening, I would go for that one. With Stranger Things, underrated show. Yes, you do get Stranger Things. The season 1 is the only one I have up there right now. So season 1 of Stranger Things is up there. So if you guys are curious about that, that is up there right now. I'm back, just changed my PO. Okay, making sure I'm caught up with everybody. Cheyenne, how you doing? Cheyenne is actually one of the executive producers, and we'll get to the executive producer in a second. So here are the big ones. These are the big 3. This is what I refer to them as. The $10 a month tier, which is, I think $120 if you want to go down that route. Or no, it's $108 because you save 10% if you pay yearly. So $108 straight up, and you get a full year of Patreon, everything included, early access, all that stuff. So you have a bigger say than most of the patrons below by giving fan requests. So if you have a fan request and you really want to get it through, I will see your fan requests and I will consider on doing them for the channel. So you have a bigger say than most of the other tiers, including everything that the other tiers come with. You have everything else. And then we have the $75 a month tier, which I'm not sure how much that is a year, but that's $75. And what you get is you get an executive producer credit, which means you run the channel pretty much. You are one of the big dogs on the channel. We have 4 of these names on our channel right now. So that is the big one. That is the one. Surprisingly, we have quite a few people who do go to that one, which blows my mind. And then we have the one I added today, which is the channel Boogeyman-Boogie Woman. You will receive a movie reaction dedicated to you once a year, as long as you are part of this tier. And you get, fan requests, movie reaction dedicated to you once a year, an executive producer credit, and a special thank you video from me or whoever else is part of the channel at the time. So those are the tiers for the channel right now. And also, I do send out t-shirts for executive producers. I do. I have to send out 3 more. I already sent 1 out. I have to send out 3 more. So give me your information, your P.O. box information, and all that stuff if you decide you want to go down that route. So that is what I got for those tiers. Hey, how are you doing? Do you like Sam and Colby videos? I do. I do reactions to Sam and Colby, as a matter of fact. I'm watching season 3. Nice. And by the way, thank you so much for joining, Denar. I really appreciate that, man. Yes, this is obviously because a lot of people ask me, because I do Sam and Colby reaction videos, a lot of people ask me would I ever want to do paranormal investigation videos. And currently, at the time, I just do not have the money to do that. But there are ways to help me kind of get there faster. Way faster. And here's the next thing I'm going to be going over besides just my tiers, which if you guys are interested, by the way, in my Patreon, let me know, because this stuff will help me hit those goals faster, and it will progress the channel in a faster pace than what we are going at now. Patreon is there for that reason. So here we go. Do you look at fan art by any chance? I do look at fan art. Who was your favorite out of the Sam and Colby? Mine is Colby. I have to say, out of both Sam and Colby, Colby is my favorite too. Sam says, "Oh my God," a lot. So anyways, that's a good question. All right. The goals. And I will go over my goals. Look at this right here. 48 out of 50. We are 2 patrons away from accomplishing our first goal for Patreon, which I am absolutely excited about. It says a big step in the right direction, and it is a big step in the right direction, and we're almost there. Then we have 150 patrons, so we're 48 out of 150 patrons. The quality of our content is gonna get even better, which means better cameras, better audio, better everything is gonna happen for this channel, including hopefully I get a better PC, because my PC is what I have to deal with at the time. So hopefully I can get a better PC and better equipment and everything. Also including paranormal investigation equipment. And here we go with the next goal. 500 patrons. Now, I'm not saying we're going to hit 500 patrons. If we do hit 500, I'm going to be fucking mind blown. But 500 patrons is, you make this a full-time job for me, which means I will not have to worry about going out and getting another job next year. And that is a fear right now, by the way. I actually will have to get off YouTube and go get another job, and probably have to focus on that job to make more money. And that's fine, because at some point I plan on coming back to YouTube anyways after that. But I would prefer just to keep sticking with what I'm good at, and that is editing, filming, and all that stuff. So if we hit this goal, this will become a full-time job for me, and I will give you guys the best content I can absolutely give. So keep that in mind. With 500 patrons, I should be covered. And yeah, that would help out a lot. Even if you're paying $1 a month, I mean, that's still quite a bit of money coming through regardless. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I do Sam and Colby edits on my TikTok and YouTube channel. That's awesome. I might have actually come across your page at some point. What is the first paranormal equipment you will buy when you get the chance? The first paranormal equipment I will buy, first off, you need a good camera. You need a really good quality camera. That's the first thing, because, you don't want shitty quality. And the second thing, if we're talking just normal paranormal equipment, I'm probably going to get a REM pod. I think a REM pod and an EMF detector would probably be the two of the things that I would want to get. I wish I have Patreon, but sadly I don't. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Again, if you guys do not have access to Patreon, or you guys cannot do it, or you don't want to sign up to do it, no problem at all. I completely understand. Don't worry about it. Don't take it personally. This is just me reaching out to the people who really want to see my channel progress in a better way. Going from movie reactions to keep doing movie reactions and reactions to Sam and Colby to now doing my own paranormal investigations. Yes, I do Sam and Colby edits. I'm on it, closing up to 1,000. I'm currently on 985. So give me a shout out. Give me a shout out, man. No, I'm just kidding. That's awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Hi, Jordan. How are you doing? Stephanie, I'm doing really good. I'm talking to the subscribers about possibilities of the channel. How are you doing on this fine day? When you do paranormal investigations, will you do the SS method? I will do my best. I would need to see how to work that, but I would love to do that. I think that would be crazy. And who knows, maybe I'll do an investigation of my own house, which I've told you guys is is active. So in some cases. But anyways, let's go ahead and head back to Patreon to give you guys more of an understanding. Keep continuing with my goals. 48 out of 1,000 patrons. Now, if we hit 1,000 patrons, so that's like, even if we're making $1 a month out of everybody on my channel, that's over $1,000 a month right there. And I said I will get a video editor, which means less stress for me and more content at the same time, which means exactly what it means. I will pay someone to help me edit my videos to make them great quality, great stuff, and post even more than already what I do. And better quality, I would say. Which is exciting for me because I would love to get someone to help me. Love to, because my arms, yes, have nerve damage now from editing a lot. So if I can get to that goal, even knowing, yes, that's probably never going to happen because there's not a lot of people who are interested in paying $1 a month for a channel. I get it 100%. I'm not going to argue. Makes sense to me. But if we ever do get there, that is what I'm going to be doing, is getting somebody who can help me edit instead of me having to do it all the time. And then 5,000. I can bring my friends Lane and Michael aboard, who will help me film and bring more personality to the reaction channel, including paranormal investigation videos, filming location videos, all that stuff, which will be on the side of doing a reaction channel. So this channel could progress in a way that might blow your minds. And if you're ever interested, literally, seriously, if you're ever interested to be a part of the progression of this channel, hit up Patreon. And yes, it also lets you guys know how much I make a month, which I think is fair because you guys are technically the ones giving all to the channel. So at 48 patrons right now, we make $274 a month at the current moment. So if you're interested in joining this page to become a part of something bigger, then please, by all means. I know Explorer Club has a lot of you guys, so if you really want to see the beginning of a new channel, this might be something that interests you. Speaking of your arm, do you get a weird itch that you can't scratch, like around the damaged nerve? I do not. Not yet. I don't. You look awesome wearing a beanie like in every reaction video. Well, thank you so much. What happened to your arm? People are asking. Oh, I didn't mean to. Hi, Dorn, how are you doing? Oh, my arm, I got nerve damage from editing. So like bending my arms like this on like a desk all day and editing videos has caused my arms to actually get nerve damage, and I can't use my arms to my full capacities right now. I have to go get physical therapy, unfortunately, but what would be the first place you'd go doing a paranormal investigation? I would let you guys decide that. If we hit our goals, I would let you guys decide where we go, because you guys are literally fueling our vehicle at that point. You guys are giving us everything to actually go and do paranormal investigations. And that is the goal right now. That is the hope. That is the dream. If you guys can help support the channel on Patreon, blow us out of the water and help us hit our dreams, then I will have no words for you besides thank you so much, because you would have made dreams come true. You would have helped me, Michael, Lane, everybody. Just a question. Why do you always wear your beanies? I'm curious. I love them. I love beanies. I don't know what's, I guess I'm trying to make it my signature thing, the guy with the beanie, you know? So Jordan, have you thought about taking precautions like protecting yourself spiritually? Yes, absolutely. I am a Christian for sure. So like, I do believe in God. I do believe God has a higher power before I go to any of these places. There are some places I might even say no to. It just depends. You know what I mean? It just depends on the situation. If I'm not feeling it, I won't do it. But if you guys insist, I might do it. It just depends. And I certainly will get protection before I go into any fucking crazy ass location like Sally House. You best believe. Beanie Boy, that's right. Let's see. Beanies are comfy. They're comfy. Let's see here. Who else is just jumping on? And I just saw the mermaid, bro. How you doing? How are you doing? Jordan the Beanie Boy. You should react to Sam and Colby edits. If you do, you should react to my videos. Okay. Maybe I will. Maybe I will give it a shot. I love my Jason beanie too. I've thought about when I go to Spirit getting more. Is anybody other than American? Anybody there other than American except me? I'm American myself. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? I'm doing solid. I'm just talking to the viewers, Sam and Colby viewers who want to see this channel do paranormal investigations. If you guys want to see my channel do paranormal investigations, I'm going to repeat myself again because fuck, I can. If you want to see our channel do paranormal investigations, The page you see on the screen in front of you is our Patreon page, where you have access to donate or the option to donate to the channel. And if you want to donate, depending on how much you want to donate, you can see our channel progress in such a big fucking way that might blow out of the water. Who knows? By next year, we could be making $5,000 a month because of you guys. Not only that, but ad revenue could start building up on top of that too. And in which case, we can start accomplishing shit that we really want to accomplish. So, this is a moment of honesty. I would love to do paranormal investigations, but at the moment, we're just not making enough money to do it. Unfortunately, I hate saying that because I know a lot of you guys keep asking, can you do paranormal investigations? And I always want to say, dude, I would love to. I'm going to this weekend, but it's just not going to happen at the current moment. But even if you pay $1 a month, if we got like, say, I don't know, 16 people who are watching right now, if you decided to just go ahead and pay $1 a month or pay $12 for a full year of our Patreon page, you'd be helping out so much. You really would. And I am here letting you know there is an option to help us out if you really want to help us out. And if you are hopping on here, please say hello. Let me know that you're watching. I really do appreciate it. You don't have to, but I do appreciate it. 100% you should. I think you might already have saw mine. I might have. I think my sister does edits too. I have a couple haunted houses Sam and Colby went to you should go to. Ooh, okay. You are amazing. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's 20 past 5 a.m. There are subs from all over. There are subscribers from all over. And I do appreciate it. Where's Alpha Nick? We need him, LOL. Alpha Nick, where are you? I'm pretty sure he was in the beginning of the live stream. I'm doing all right. How's everybody doing? Thank you for all hopping on in here. I really appreciate it. Yes, thank you guys for hopping on in. Really, really appreciate it. Now, I'm not sure if anybody has become a patron just yet, but if you do, let me know in the comments in the chat if you guys are debating on becoming patrons. I really would so appreciate it if you guys would let me know in the chat. If you guys want to become patrons, link is in the description, or if you don't have a link, I can link you up really quick. If you guys are interested, ask me for a link, and I will give you the link. You should have Church sticker made. I would love to. I would love to. If you don't know who Church is my cat, named after the church from Pet Cemetery. Would you ever go Ghost Adventure Marathon live? I would love to. I would love to do that stuff. I really would. I'm not a Patreon, sadly. Don't worry about it. Never. You don't have to feel guilty. I would buy a church sticker too. I would love to make a church sticker. We do have a merch store if you guys are interested in merch. We do have a merch store, but I always recommend Patreon. Above everything else, Patreon. What type of equipment are you planning on using? Alan, I would love to go. Actually, you know it'd be fun? You just gave me an idea. Alan, as you commented that, you just gave me an idea, man. I would love to go and do a live stream if we hit our goals again, if we hit our goals on Patreon. So check out the Patreon page. And then I would let you guys shop with me and buy the equipment together. I think that'd be kind of fun. See what we could use, see what maybe wouldn't work best, stuff like that. You look good when you wear a cap. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's a fun fact. I live 20 minutes away from the St. Andrews where Sam and Colby filmed The Graveyard with Jake and Corey. That is kind of cool. Who's Church? Church is my cat. I feel like the Biltmore would be a good place, but I remember the costs a lot of money. It does. You see, again, yes, going to these paranormal investigation places, even the Ohio State Reformatory costs like almost like, I think the last time I checked, like $400, $500 like a night for paranormal investigating. It costs a lot of money. So that's actually a great idea. It is a great idea. You helped me think of that. So thank you. I think that'd be fun to do. So again, if you guys want to help us out, support us on Patreon, go the extra mile, be channel badasses, whatever you want to do. It means a lot. They are expensive. And unfortunately, I just don't make enough ad revenue to even consider on doing it. I just don't. And that sucks. I wish I did, but I don't. And it is a gut punch. It is reality. So I have to accept it. But that's why I'm kind of letting you guys know there is a way. There is a way. My top favorite YouTubers are Trinity. She is 9. Madison. She is 7. I'll be a free medium for the investigations if you need. That'd be awesome. I would love a medium to join me on these investigations. Absolutely. And I'm not going to promise you the first video will be a Sam and Colby quality, but I'm going to do my damn near best to make it as good, if not, hopefully better. So, and again, this is coming from your guys' expense. In all reality, it would be coming from your guys' expense. Yes, I would be making my own money on the side. YouTube would be paying me the ad revenue and stuff. So yes, don't worry. I'll be bringing in my own money and throwing it in there too. But this is a giant fucking boost to just get it going. Get us there. Stop talking about it. I want to see it. Let's get these guys to the Clown Motel. Let's get these guys to fucking Texas. All of that stuff. Let's get these guys a fucking house to deck out in a horror movie shit. I mean, let's face it. That's reality. Let's just go for it, you know? Then there is you and Sam McColby. Yeah. And then I have to, then maybe I can try to, like, when we hit like 1 million subs, if we ever do, I'm having confidence right now. If we ever hit 1 million subs, I would then ask if you guys want to collaborate. Maybe they wouldn't want to because they might not like me after my criticisms, but hey, there I've been making content for like a decade. It takes time to get there. It really does. I'm not arguing with that. And I think I actually started out with that too. It's like they've built over the time. But they never used to do just paranormal investigations. They used to do skits for Vine, and then they kind of built into the exploring stuff and then the paranormal stuff and all of that great stuff. Equipment wise, Overnight is better, but Elton is way too disrespectful with the spirits. Sam and Colby play a lot, but I don't see disrespect with the paranormal. I feel like there's sprinkles of that in there, but not like a lot. You know, in some moments, it's probably not easy to not be disrespectful. You might not think about it, and then they just kind of come off that way. Sam and Colby or Overnight, who's better? That's a good question. I would say Sam and Colby are better. I'd say Sam and Colby are a better channel overall because, let's face it, their videos do not go over 3 to 4 hours long. And sometimes when you look at the timing of a video and you see how long it is, you get overwhelmed and you just don't want to sit there and watch people just talk. You want things to kind of have a good pace to it. You want things to speed up. I'd probably be in the middle of that. I probably would be very serious, but at the same time, I would try to speed things up and make a quick, fast video. Now, patrons would probably have full access to the full investigation, but when it comes to the YouTube videos, which I'm hoping I will be able to pay someone to help me edit, I think I would try to get those things at a good pace, not dragging. Colby said his TikTok, he was emo. I think that Elton usually does that to get evidence. Let's see here. But basically, this is kind of the rise, hopefully, of another paranormal channel, which I would love it for it to be. You don't need to laugh at people's beliefs, joke around demons to get evidence. So that annoys me. And you know, in certain situations, I do agree with that. I mean, I don't think you need to, and that's one of the things that Sam and Colby do a lot too. And I hate saying that. Elton does do it. Sam and Colby do it. There's a lot of investigators on YouTube today who would just sit there and joke about someone's death and not even think about it. I mean, for example, when Logan Paul went to the suicide forest and literally filmed a dead body and then started laughing about it. I mean, seriously, that shit gets under my skin so bad. Let's see here. Anyways, guys. But here, I'm going to go ahead and leave the link for Patreon again. If you guys want to go the extra mile, the option is there. And if you guys really want to donate, even if it's $1 a month, one small dollar a month, it will help out. It will help us get us to our goals faster in the long run. So there it is, Patreon, the link. If you guys want to check it out, think about what you want to do. The ending of your videos with you talking to Michael. That's how I envision your paranormal videos. You'd feel. I mean, it's one of my goals to get Michael back on the channel. 100%. I would join Patreon if I could. If it's in the plans when I get a job. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. If you guys do have jobs, if you have the extra cash and you really want to donate, there it is. The link is right there. It does mean a lot. Can't believe Logan isn't in WWE now. Yeah. Would you ever go to that forest? I think it's a private property. I don't think you can, to be honest. I don't think you can. Would I ever go there? Maybe not, because I don't want to ever have to walk in front of a dead body on, and they kind of name it the suicide forest for that reason too. You have the chances of running into someone who's probably committed suicide, and you just don't want to get that on video. You just don't. He isn't in WWE, but he is a boxer with his coworker. Yeah, I think it's his brother Jake who's in WWE now, which is crazy. So if you're a Sam and Colby fan and you're hopping on in, please say hello. Let me know that you're hopping on in so I can talk to you about the future. Especially if you guys pay for Explore Club. If you guys pay for Explore Club, jump on in. I'll talk to you guys about what plans I have for the future of the channel if you're interested. Should see Elton's video, very heavy. I only know that because I watch KSI. And by the way, guys, we're going to be buying the alien mask, hopefully in the beginning of next month. The alien mask, yes, the silicone alien mask you guys helped me get. So I cannot wait. No, it's Logan. So if you guys are curious about that, I am getting a silicone mask that you guys helped me raise the money for. So I do appreciate that. You guys are badasses. Let's see here. But it doesn't exclusively have to be Michael, just someone you have chemistry with. My buddy Lane has so much interest in the channel. I can't get him on right now. He's a dad right now, so I kind of have to wait and see how far we progress. But if we progress in the right way, then guess what? I will bring my buddy Lane on even more. If you guys want to know who Lane is the guy who did the hot sauce video with me. I went to the Villisca Axe murder house, and something small happened to me. Ooh. Do you love the videos Sam and Colby used to do with Jake Weber and Court? I enjoyed them for their chemistry, but I sometimes didn't enjoy how seriously they didn't take their situations. But I don't mind them. I don't mind them at all. But it doesn't be exclusively to Michael. No, it's Logan's be reported to be wrestling reports. You see, I've only I see so many Logan Paul and Jake Paul posts on Facebook, man. And I literally block every page that posts something about him because I just can't stand those two. Oh, cool. Lane would be yeah, I think Lane would be a great addition to the channel. If I become a paranormal investigator, I want to go to Biltmore Hotel, and I won't be an idiot just like Jake because he is messing around with the ghosts. I might be going to the Sally house. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. I want to investigate my my first middle school. One of the creepiest things I've ever happened to me happened there. Oh, go ahead and tell. Go ahead and tell. But again, Patreon is there, guys. I'm going to post it again if you guys want to join our Patreon page. We're at 48 patrons right now. We're almost at our first goal for Patreon. So the sooner we hit our goals, the faster I think the paranormal stuff can happen. And I think Michael or Lane would be just don't sit on the pentagram. Yeah, just don't sit on the pentagram. That's right. Yeah, and don't invite something to come after you. And this isn't just, a video just to be a video. This is a video kind of promoting my Patreon page, which is, I think, a good thing. You want to be able to post and promote yourself. I love Colby Brock so much. I have a paper toy of him and a sellotape him to a toy and slept with him. I went to go to the Sally house. Let's see. Sorry. Hey, in California, they turned an old state mental hospital into a university. Gosh, dang. Haha, I'm not that dumb. Here we go. Rock on about Buckaroo Shane. I want to go to, I think it was the Sally house, which is the 8-ball fell. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was Sally house where the 8-ball fell. You're right. You're right. So hopefully, and I'm not expecting a lot of people, if you're interested in action movies from other countries, I would be. I think that'd be cool. And yes, absolutely. I don't want to stop doing movie reactions either. So you guys will be seeing just a lot more content. I really would love to get someone to help me edit, pay them to help me edit, and really get something going. I've never really wanted to do paranormal investigations, honestly. I don't want to visit haunted places, just to feel the vibes, LOL. And by the way, thank you so much for joining, Peachy. Long story short, me and my sister and my friend were having lunch on the gym room floor. Oh, in the gym back room, where like balls and mats and storage and stuff, and locked in. The key was inside. Key fell and full. Really interesting. Interesting. I know this is crazy, but last night I swear I could see a shadow figure inside my room. It was still blurred, but I could see white eyes staring at me. That is unsettling to hear. That is absolutely unsettling to hear. So hopefully more people hop on in. I'm not going to be staying too long, but I wanted to go ahead and promote my Patreon page for the people who keep asking me to do paranormal investigation videos. If you want to see me get there faster, hit up the Patreon page. I think I've commented it twice, but what's the third time? There it is again. Patreon is right there. So if you guys want to take a look at the tiers and everything else, let me know if you guys are interested, because I would love to get more people invested into the channel and Patreon. I can't recommend some movies now for you to watch. Trailers now, if you would like to. If you want to recommend the trailers for me, definitely comment them, because I will look them up after or during the live stream. Because again, I can't stay too long, but I'm thinking I became a medium. Ooh, but thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. The recommendations. Curious on what this week's Hell Week. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting, and that's gonna be interesting. And you're probably wondering why I'm deciding to talk to you guys about this subject. And I'm glad you brought up Hell Week, because something I haven't touched upon just yet. I do not make any money off the Sam and Colby videos. So those thousands of views that could be decent money coming in from my channel, I don't make money off them, and I choose not to do that. Sometimes they will not allow me to make money off them, but sometimes they will, and I just choose not to make money off them because that's their content. And I gotta say, I would much rather my money, my main source of income, come from Patreon, people who really want to see the channel progress, than trying to sneak it from Sam and Colby's videos. Or just any YouTuber's videos, to be honest. I do not make that much income. As a matter of fact, most of my income for this month has come from your guys' donations. And I'm so thankful for that. My family is so fucking happy for me and so proud. And I'm going to tell you right now that not something I thought would happen, like me doing something like this would ever happen. My parents are always proud of me. My family is very much always proud of me, but this has really just opened the doors for so much. I have a proud family. I have proud friends, people who just support me through thick and thin and just want me to continue doing what I do. And I love that. And by the way, thank you so much for being a member, man, for 19 months. Oh my God. Thank you so much, dude. A member for 19 months. Everybody make sure you slay that like button. I have a movie trailer you should watch. Sam and Colby Hell Week 2022 trailer. Ooh. Question, if you have a fascination with the paranormal, that doesn't mean that I'm inviting spirits. No, it's not mean, the only way you can invite spirits is if you actually decide to invite spirits in, yeah. Hey, how's it going, Christina? Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you know what? I'm somebody who never used to be proud of myself. Never. Not once. I didn't think I was going to amount to much. I thought I was going to be working at Walmart. I'd get a decent job at Walmart. But I found YouTube. I started doing YouTube again. I started breaking out of my stupid shell where I was too shy to do anything. And I really want to spread my wings more. I really want to go out more in the world and kind of be less, I want to be more social is what I'm getting at. And right now doing reactions, though it's fun and though I'm making okay money doing it and I'm making a lot of great friends, I got to tell you, I really want to go out more. I want to be less of a hermit. I want to go out more and I want to make bigger videos. I want to have fun making videos. I want to bring you guys along. I want to do so much with this channel. And I want to give you guys the option to help me do that. So if you guys want the option to help me, the option's there. And it will always be there. I don't know why, but when you react to Sam's, oh my God, I laugh a lot. It's true though, man. He says it a lot. When are you going to post again? Good question. I finished the story up there, but basically we have proof of the happening in physical form at the gym storage room till to this day, 20 years later. Go for it, Jordan. I would love to, guys. I would love to get out more, be more social with the world, do more, investigate abandoned places. I actually saw a couple of abandoned places on the side of the road. I was like, you know what? Maybe I should go and try to break through some of my fears and go into some of these abandoned buildings. Not necessarily copying Sam and Colby all the way, but I have thought about doing vlogs. I would love to do vlogs. I need to get a better camera, though, before I start doing vlogs. So become a patron. Help me get a new camera. That's a shirt. Dude, help me get a new camera so I can start doing some cool vlogs. I would love to do one at Spirit Halloween. So if you guys really want to help me out next month and give me some extra... You see it now? It's like I'm like shaking. 1 sec. Maybe I should finish my cup and start shaking it like I need money put into it. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, but I'm more just promoting my Patreon for you guys to help me out if you want. It's kind of like Netflix, you know? You pay monthly and you get shit. It's 6:30 a.m. and I've been working since your lives make my day better. Oh, thank you so much, Christina. I appreciate that. And I'm glad I'm making your day better. Thank you for hopping on in and saying that. It means so much. Being out in the world and making new friends can be really good mental health. Trust me, I need it. I need to get out more. I need to go to I need to go some of these places. I want to be able to check mark stuff off my list, you know. I want to be able to say I went to the fucking Sally house and I asked about Sam and Colby and I did stuff like that and I got answers that I really wanted to see. Instead of just watching people go there and do it themselves. I want to be able to give you guys that quality content and everything like that. I would love to check out abandoned videos. I would love to. You need the love from us you can get. You guys have given me more than enough love. More than enough. Your likes, your subscriptions, your fucking shares, everything like that has been so helpful to me. Not only like just in my life, but just me personally. You guys have helped me so much. And I mean that. I mean that. Have you ever considered a podcast? Yes, absolutely. I have. And I've actually thought about doing a podcast for Patreon. I'm not going to lie. I've thought about it where I'd get on with people who pay monthly and chat with them about their paranormal experiences or favorite horror films. I've thought about it. Absolutely. But I want to be able to make this a full-time job. That's what I want most of all, is to make this a full-time job to where we cannot have nothing but me hopping on in here and giving you guys quality content. Thank you so much, Reams. I appreciate the $3. 3 is the lucky number, you know what I mean? Third time's a charm. And I think Reams is actually a member, and if I'm not mistaken, you're also a patron, I want to say. So thank you so much, man. Reams the GOAT. That's right. Thank you so much, Reams. I appreciate that, man. I really do. That was very sweet of you. I'm getting old, too. I need to get out more also. And I'm going to be honest with you. I would bring, and one of my dreams, and by the way, if we hit this goal, this is happening. We'll get a property, we'll get a house, and I will build a drive-in theater. Swear to God. We will build a drive-in theater, and I will invite a lot of you guys, especially if you're close, to come out and watch horror films with me and Michael and everybody else. And we will do a get-together and everything like that. So if you want to see that someday, after the success of hopefully the channel at some point in the future, then definitely support us on Patreon, because I guarantee you that will happen. I would love to build a drive-in theater, play Friday the 13th, Halloween, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Return of the Living Dead, and just sit down and watch them with you guys. And we can discuss it after, maybe have a few drinks. Who knows? Yellow Rice Boy, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on in. How are you doing on this fine afternoon or night? How you doing? Thank you guys for hopping on in. I promise I'll be, and thank you again for the $3, man. That means a lot. I'm close enough. I'll drive 3 hours. Dude, I would be happy. I'd be so happy to see you in real life, in person, and just be able to shake your hand and watch Friday the 13th or whatever you love watching on a big screen TV. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be 80s theme. If it's not going to be 80s theme, it ain't going to happen. So it has to be 80s theme, has to be very retro. We have to have a lot of cool ass props. We got to go all the way. Only if I lived in Ohio. Man, I'll build a couple cabins and a couple of you guys can stay out on the property. Fuck yeah. If we get a good place, and by the way, Patreon members, subscribers, views, that will all come together and make this happen. I live too far away. We'll wait. We'll wait for you. Don't worry. We know it'll take a little bit longer to get there. Oh, I'm so down. I'm so down too. I would love to do it. So if we hit our goals on Patreon, and that's if we hit like the final goal, I will buy a property. I will record everything. And guess what? We will build the drive-in theater. Should we do it by hand? Yeah, that'd be kind of cooler. I guess that'd be kind of neat. Wouldn't it? A video of me actually building the dream property with the drive-in theater, the snack bar, all of that stuff, and just make it happen. Maybe buy an old house that's haunted. My dad used to live in Georgetown. I think he was a kid. Oh, nice. I would like that. I'm so down. I would love to do it too. I'd love to do it too, guys. Thank you. I'm only a couple hours away from you. Well, there you go. You're only a couple hours away. If you're close enough, we're in the clear. And who knows? Maybe I'll move. I'm not sure if I'll stay in Ohio to build that. Who knows? Maybe I live in. Hey, you know what? I'll do a contest. Maybe we'll do a contest where we can fly some people out. Maybe we can do a full weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Come on over. We'll just stay a couple nights. I live in the Philippines, Jordan. I need to venture out and step outside the comfort zone too. I feel that 100%. 100%. I definitely need to step out of my comfort zone. I mean, I got to say, since the beginning of this channel, I have progressed in a way that I never thought I would in my entire life. And it's all thanks to you guys. I'm doing things that I never thought I'd be able to do. I'm doing things on my own. I'm doing things that some of my classmates could not do. And that just makes me so happy to know, because I was never good at anything. And I kind of found my footing in filming and in entertainment. I would offer to help building. Dude, I would love your guys' help. I would love your fucking help to help me build something. I really would. This is kind of like a community thing. It's not just me doing it all by myself. You guys are kind of like literally support beams, really. Jordan, if you look up how I explained a ghost hunt with £0, how I hunt with £0, I would go more, but the humans out there. Great to talk to you again, Jordan. See you. All right, the black card. Thank you so much for hopping on in. I really appreciate you hopping on in and hitting that like button. It means so much. I live in India. Do you know where that is? India. I do know where India is. I do. Not like in my top of my head. I do know where it is though. I'm stupid. You have to forgive me sometimes. I'm just being honest. I'm kind of stupid sometimes. So, Did you know there was an abandoned drive-in in Ohio? Ooh, no, I did not. Possibilities. Ooh. By the way, okay. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna check my Patreon page really quick. Okay. Okay, it's been great talking with you. See you next live stream. Okay, Princess Hearts, thank you so much for hopping on, and I really appreciate it. I have a treehouse building experience. I can help a bit. It's been a great, let's see, I helped my friend to pay her ticket to the U.S. to her stay out and cut all communication between. Wow. I helped my friend to pay her ticket to the U.S. for her to stay there and cut all the communication between us. Wow, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I'm sorry to hear that. But anyways, hey, you don't just have to, if you guys do not want to help on Patreon, but maybe you know some people who might be interested, give it a share. Give it a share on your Facebook, whatever you have. Maybe your friends might be interested in helping out. Maybe they're big Sam and Colby fans and they're like, okay, I like that guy. I like his reactions. Maybe we want to support him on Patreon. Give him a little hint that if you guys really want to help for $1 a month, you guys gonna try to build him up enough to where he might be able to do some stuff like that. So it's always an option, never required. Again, don't want to push it, just letting people know that we do have a Patreon page if you guys want to support the channel even farther. Do you love Sam and Colby editing in their own? Do love Sam and Colby editing in their own video? Oh, I have heard Sam and Colby edits their own videos. Yeah. But I don't know if they edit as much as me because I literally post every single day. They don't have to, but I post reactions all the time. Seeing you live. Amazing seeing you live. I'll be back soon. Have all the fun. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that, the Mermaid Brew. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for hopping on in. I'm glad you can make it. Yeah, that is shitty, Christina. I am sorry to hear that too. And again, thank you so much, Reams, for the $3, man. That means so much, and it's going to help out. It really does. Actually, that's probably going to help out with my shopping spree next month. I bought something from Spirit Halloween, as a matter of fact. I bought something on spirithalloween.com today. I had to have it. Once I saw the cup, I was like, that is the coolest fucking shit. Here, let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. I don't know. The last time we did this, though, I'll tell you what, my internet would not work. So again, guys, if you want to support me on Patreon, it means a lot. You have no idea how much that's going to add up and help out. Seriously, on all serious accounts, that's going to help out a lot. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I bought today. I did buy it. I was so excited. Yes, it is Killer Clown's theme. I bought it today because I was like, I really want it, and I don't want it to sell out like it did the other day. I really wanted it because I thought it was a cool looking cup, and I'm going to be drinking out of it too. I bought this cup right here. It comes with a straw. Tell me this is not a cool cup. Look at this cup. Come on. Load. I love it. But anyways, that is the cup I bought. I was so excited to get that. I'm such a big Killer Clowns fan. Let's see, right? I'm going off now. Make sure to have your Insta notifications and Twitter notifications on the surprise. Thank you so much. Bryce, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on. They have a cool concept with the camera angle. You almost feel like you're a part of the group. You should do VR videos. I would love to. I'd have to get a VR headset, but I would love to do VR videos. Actually, you know what? That'd be a good start. Phasmophobia. That'd be a good start. Will you resect to Seth's content? Possibly. I'm doing so much reactions now of different paranormal groups that it's a possibility, man. I'm going to do my best. Truebred, how you doing? Well, then that's a good name, man. Truebred Warrior Lauren Wallace. Hoy, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for hopping on, and I appreciate that. That is a cool cup. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if you guys are just hopping on in and you're Sam and Colby fans and you want to see my channel do paranormal investigations, if you guys want to help us get to our goals faster, ow, I forgot I have nerve damage. Then head on over to our Patreon page. Thank you. Yes, anybody who wants to help. Anybody who wants to help my channel get to its goals faster, support us on Patreon. It lets you know how much money we're making a month and how many patrons we have. It'll let you know our goals. So if you guys want to help out, there is the link to our Patreon page. Even if it's $1 a month, you guys could help us out so much. Seriously, it's right there. The link, if you guys want to help us out, the link's right there. Do it. Kanishka, how are you doing? Love that name. Love that name. That sounded really good on the tongue. Kanishka, how are you doing? Thank you so much. How are you doing on this fine afternoon? I am just letting people know, if you guys want to see us do paranormal investigations in the future, hit us up on Patreon. Help support the channel, especially if you already support things like Explore Club. If you don't mind paying monthly, or if you want to pay a full year and just get that over with, that helps out too. Link is right there. No disrespect to Sam and Colby Jordan, but you can do something much more better and more original. I want to wait until I do my first video. You know, I want to get a good camera. I want to get a good computer. And the first video I will edit. Besides, you know, I won't pay for an editor for my first video. I will edit my first video depending on where we go. And you guys will be able to choose where we go first off and foremost. So I do want to go ahead and say that you guys will be picking out our first location when we get our goals set. Make a cart club. Damn, that sounds cool. That does sound cool. Right now, it's just called the JCARTS Arts movie page on Patreon, but that's a cool name, the Cart Club. And then have like a picture of us like all in Mario Kart carts, just driving around. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I'm gonna have to do that now. Thank you, I appreciate that, Bryce Neal. Thank you so much, man. But again, if you guys want to support us on there, and if you guys want me to show you again what our Patreon has, I will let you guys look on with me. But again, seriously, I so appreciate it. It's going to help out so much, and it's going to make it easier on not only me, but everybody who wants to join me on this adventure. And I really want to bring Michael. I really want to bring Lane. I would love to do the stuff with them, buy the equipment, buy good equipment, not shit, and all of that stuff. And again, if you're not aware, and if you're aware that I make Sam and Colby videos, be aware that I do not make any ad revenue off their videos. So it's not easy for me to get the money to do these giant filming locations, these going out to paranormal investigation videos. It's just not easy at the moment. So if you guys want to help, the Patreon page is right there. How are our pets doing? They're doing pretty good. Church is doing good. He's downstairs right now, probably licking himself. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. What are your views on FaZe Rug? FaZe Rug seems cool. He seems cool. I've only seen 2 videos of his with Sam and Colby, so I can't really give my full opinion on the guy yet, but he seems like a cool dude. Well, I have to get back to work so I can get my money, help and support you. I appreciate that, Christina. But obviously, take care of yourself first. And if you have the extra cash, then absolutely hit up the Patreon page. But if you don't, that's fine too. I just appreciate the support. I'm going through a Mario Kart phase. It's all been playing this week. I love Mario Kart. I love Mario Kart 64 the most. That's what cats do. They do lick themselves. You're right. You're right. So yeah, if you guys want to, and I'll tell you what, I'll go through it one more time. One more time. It's okay. One more time. I'll show you guys the Patreon page one more time. I know it's probably getting annoying to you at this point that I keep bringing up Patreon, but 'tis important. It is of importance. There is a good reason behind it. So here it is again, my Patreon page. Beautiful as can be. And I will leave the link for you guys right here. Again, if you want to check it out and maybe even go as far as supporting, there's the link. Again, I'll let you guys know. We'll have a great night and day. Take care. Thank you so much for hopping on, Christina. So first off, I'm going to skim through this really fast. There is Beyond Subscriber. You'll come to this page right here. There's $1 a month. Or if you want to pay annually, which is just you pay for a full year. So like $12 and slap it down. I don't even think it's $12. I think it's like maybe like $10 for a full year of Patreon. You would get Patreon only voting power, which means you'll vote on upcoming videos such as Sam and Colby videos and movie reactions, and you'll have that power. Name at the end of each video. So if you're with us for more than 1 month and continue to be with us, your name will be at the end credits of each video, and you'll have TV show reactions, which is like Creep Show, Stranger Things, and all that stuff. $5 a month is full-length movie reactions and early access content. So if I have a movie reaction, I won't be out for like several months. You'll have access to it before everybody else. So you'll have stuff like that, and full-length movie reactions, which is just movie reactions, not cut at all or edited. You will just have access to those. And then $7 a month is going $2 more just to be an extra supporter. Now going down, we have 3 more levels. These are the big levels. These are the ones that will blow my socks off, which is the $10 a month, which is you get everything from the previous tiers, including fan requests, executive producer, which is you'll get everything from the previous tiers, plus an executive producer credit, plus a movie reaction dedicated to you. And then the $200 a month, which is the big one, which is the channel Boogeyman or Boogie Woman, which you will have a movie reaction dedicated to you 1 time a year for as long as you are a part of our channel. And you'll have a special thank you video from the creator or creators of our channel. So that is that. And you will also have a t-shirt sent to you. I should have specified that. You will have a t-shirt sent to you if you are $75 a month or $200 a month, free of charge. So that is the tiers for Patreon, if you are curious. Those are tiers. I have seen Batman Returns. You're not Nintendo, you're pretendo. Racist Mario. TikTok Boom is so good. You should check out the TikTok Boom musical for a movie reaction. That sounds interesting. Please react to Exploring with Josh. It is. Oh, there's a lot to write here. All it takes is one video to blow up. Looking forward once that first paranormal video drops. I would love it to drop. Yes, I agree with you. I agree. Some of my videos have blown up. It's just, is it hitting right away right now? No, but doesn't mean it won't hit tomorrow, right? So that is Patreon one more time. And I'll show you my goals really quick because why not? So we're 2 patrons away from our first goal. That's awesome. A big step in the right direction. It really is. Our second goal is 150 patrons. The quality of our content is going to get better, which means I can go out, buy better cameras, buy better equipment, even including paranormal equipment, and we can start doing some cool shit. So that is that. Then 500, which YouTube will be a full-time job for me. 100%. Then 1,000 patrons, which I will get a video editor to help me edit my videos and make life a lot easier for me. And then we'll go to 5,000 patrons, which is the final goal where I can bring my friends onto the channel to help me do the channel. That is Patreon. That is Patreon. And those are our goals. So, and several of you guys actually in the chat right now are patrons. You guys pay monthly. You guys support the channel, and it's just phenomenal, and it's awesome, and I appreciate every little bit of you. Seriously. I cannot say thank you enough to those people who are already supporting our channel, making it almost to our first goal. And seriously, it means a lot. And I hope you guys are, if the patrons are watching right now, let me know if you guys are enjoying the content that I have currently on there. And by the way, our next Patreon voted on movie reaction is actually going to be Puppet Master 3. So if you like the first 2 Puppet Masters, you will be getting that. Where's Patreon at? Are you asking for like the link to the Patreon page? So if you're curious, then it's right here, man. I just left a link for my Patreon page. If you guys want to click on that link, it's always in the description too. If you want to click on it, go on over there. Even for $1 a month, you could be donating so much. But if you want to go the extra mile and pay even more, like $5 a month, and even maybe, I don't know, 5 times 12, which is, I think, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. You'd probably be paying about, I think, 50-something bucks for a full year, and you'd have a full year of Patreon. So, yeah. Someone actually did that and just paid me $108 straight off the back and was like, I'm going to take a full year of Patreon, so fuck that. I have Patreon app. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm glad to hear that, Adam. The Patreon is dope. I feel like to say that every stream, but it's true. I appreciate when you do because I really want it to be dope for a lot of people. I want it to be as good as it can get. I know some people leave Patreon like literally after a month of joining, and that's fine, but I'm glad, you guys are sticking around and enjoying the content that I'm posting because I'm doing so much. I'm trying to get so much kicked out for you guys. I have 5 early access movie reactions up on Patreon right now. So if you didn't know, I have Escape from New York, Piranha, the original, Black Phone, Prey, the new Prey movie, and I have Witchboard up there right now. And Puppet Master 3 will be dropping soon. That's cool. I'm glad you found a way to stream it on your TV. Hell yeah. Can't wait for you to check out Ghost Files this September by Shane and Ryan. And I also might be rewatching the entire series of Ghost Adventures up on my Patreon too. So if you pay $1 a month, you might start seeing video episode drops of that. And I'm very excited about that. So if you're a fan of the Sam and Colby reactions, you might be a fan of me revisiting every Ghost Adventures episode. And I'm very excited to do that. I haven't seen Ghost Adventures Season 1 in so long. So if you guys are interested in more paranormal investigation reactions or just me watching them, definitely check out the Patreon page. Become a patron. It means so much. You're going to help us hit our goals so much faster than me just kind of sitting out doing reactions. You guys will make the channel go by even quicker. And I could not thank you enough. Seriously, I couldn't thank you enough. And I'm glad a lot of you guys are enjoying Patreon. I tried to watch Ghost Adventures, but oh my god, Season 1 is cringe. Still love the show, though. I love the show, too. It can be cringy sometimes, but you can't deny it. It's kind of fun. And we have 28 likes, by the way, guys. Thank you so much for hopping on in. 30 likes, so that's 30 people who are watching. Maybe more have watched and they just don't want to say nothing or like the video, which is fine. I'm not going to make you. I have the first 9 seasons of Ghost Adventures on DVD. Hell yeah, hell yeah. And I also do movie revisits. So I have a movie revisit for Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Leprechaun, and Krampus up on Patreon right now too. So if you guys are fans of those movies, then definitely check those out. And that's only for $1 a month. You get the movie revisits for $1 a month. A lot of fun. I think we have a lot of fun on that on the Patreon page. Again, I want to do the podcast more. I wanted to do it once a month, but because things have gotten so crazy and only me editing and now my hospital visits, I kind of have to kind of slow pace myself a little bit. By the way, what do you think about the new Sam and Coley color block merch? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not a diehard fan of their merch. I think it can appeal to a lot of people. Not for me personally, but I know why it appeals to a lot of people. It's not necessarily for me. But again, I understand. I really do. I wouldn't wear it myself. I would wear their, what is it, Shattered series stuff. I thought the Shattered stuff was kind of cool. Have a happy night. Thank you so much for the $3, Reams. I hope you have a happy night too, man. Thank you so much for being a supporter of the channel. It really means a lot. You do help the wheel go round and round and round. And I'm hoping more people hop along on that bandwagon with us too. So thank you so much for hopping on in tonight, Reams. I appreciate it, man. And your $3 will go to my Spirit Halloween video probably next month. I enjoy Rhett and Link and watchers more merch more. Dude, there are some channels with really dope merch. I gotta say, they have really dope merch. My merch is kind of boring. I won't lie. I know a lot of people don't care for it, and that's fine. Shay Foolish is putting merch out this week. I know you like him. I'm also putting out merch. I'm putting out merch too, guys. I always have merch out. I have a Teespring store if you guys are interested. It's nothing crazy. You're not going to go on there and find anything crazy. Our logo is on there, but that's about it. If you're interested in a JCARTS Arts shirt, then there you go. Ooh. All right, one sec. We're only 2 patrons away from our first goal. I cannot believe it. Jordan, I don't know if you realize this, but your house should be investigated. It really should. You're right. You're right. It should. You're totally right, man. 2 patrons away from completing our first goal on Patreon. The fucking the clock is ticking. Shay, yes, I'll tell you what about Plus, and I have tea to spill to you. Your support means a lot, guys. I know I say that a lot, but it does. It means a lot. And I love giving shout outs to you guys. You do get public shout outs if you guys are members and patrons and whatnot. I know some people like to charge for like the beginning patron $2 a month or $3, but I thought $1 was pretty cheap and fair. Oh boy. By the way, if you're hopping on in, please say hello. I know a lot of people hop on in these live streams, but never say hello. I do mean it means a lot to me when you guys say hi. And yes, right now I am kind of promoting my Patreon page and my membership program. I prefer Patreon over membership, but I mean seriously, today at 8 I went to check the mail since my dad forgot. But I need to go check the mail. Actually, I almost forgot. I do need to go down and check the mail. I haven't done it tonight yet, but I do need to check out the mail. And by the way, again, if you guys have friends or anything and you want to share my Patreon page with them, please do. Seriously, if you know anybody, let them know about my Patreon page. If they have the extra cash and you're just like, hey, can you do me a solid? Maybe check out this guy's channel, donate $1 every month, or maybe pay a full year and just enjoy this guy's content. I really think you would like them. It means so much. It really does to go the extra mile and do that. I know it means you'd have to share the actual thing and everything like that, but seriously, when I started watching your channel, I was so confused when I saw Michael sitting in your chair. Yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people don't even know who he is, to be honest. And sometimes they get mad when they see him pop in and they don't see me. And it's just like, I've tried to make it a collaboration thing with my buddies, but some of them just don't have the time, which is why Patreon is there, to hopefully give them maybe the time to be on the channel more and do stuff with me. It's kind of me running the show right now, but I said if I ever accomplish our goals and make it big, I will bring them on again. I don't want to distract them and make it harder on their lives, especially when they don't have the free time to do it. Do you know what I mean? I have to make it work for me first, and then I can make it work for them. Hey, I'm back. Look at Twitter. I've drew you. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take a look at this. Let's go to Twitter really quick. 20+ notifications. Look at that. Hey, that's not bad, man. Here, one sec, guys. 1 second. I got you. I'm gonna show you guys this fan art this guy drew of me. This is pretty cool. I appreciate this a lot. Look at that. That is dope. Look at that. We got some fan art. Hell yeah, dude. I got blown up with some fan art this week and I was blown away. I'm not... Seriously. Good gosh. Thank you so much. Someone made some fan art of me. That is so cool. Wow. I'm going to save that. You don't mind, do you? Save that as an image? There we go. Little sketch of Jordan. Go follow him. I'm going to... I didn't mean to reply to that. I was going to heart it. There we go. I hearted it. Thank you so much. How many followers do you got? 557. Ooh, nice. Thank you so much. Wait, one second. One second. Let me follow you really quick. There we go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was so cool of you. Hell yeah. Sorry, I had to get off that screen. Thank you so much, man. Thanks, man. You deserve it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the level of dedication, man. When I start, let's see. Oh yeah, Sam and Colby follow me, and thanks, man. Oh, that's cool. Sam and Colby follow you. Hell yeah, man. I needed to follow you then. I'm obligated to. No worries if you don't do it, but I'd be cool to check out the Red Lantern video. It's pretty funny. I probably won't tonight. I've been on for an hour and 13 minutes, man, and I've kind of made it to a goal to make this just a Patreon promotion thing. But I will. I know I've been saying that to you. I will. Trust me. Maybe next Friday night, I'll do a last minute, 10-minute, 20-minute kind of video. At the beginning of each video, those illustrations of you and Michael. No, it was when a filter was going around. We did a filter, and it just kind of worked, so we did it. It's not really fan art, but we have had people send me. I've had people send me fan art before, and I'm just so honored. I'm blown away by it. People actually want to draw us, and I'm not even on the level of Sam and Colby, PewDiePie, or anything like that. But to have people wanting to do fan art for me is just awesome. It's so cool because I'm an artist myself. I love art, so to see people wanting to do that stuff is crazy. Are you going to do feature fan art anywhere? I'd love to. I'd love to do that. I share it as often as I can, so I'll probably share the guy's post on my Twitter. Maybe I should retweet it. I probably should have done that. I'm going to retweet that when I get a chance. But I will definitely share it. That was so sweet. If you guys ever want to do fan art for us, tag us in it. Post it on our Instagrams. Share us on. Tag us in our Instagram posts, Facebook, whatever you have. If you guys ever want to do fan art for us, seriously, it means a lot. I'm always blown away by the fact that people want to make fan art of us. It's one of those things. It's like, oh my gosh, wow. Wow, that means so much. Thank you for that fan art, man. And I was definitely happy to follow you on Twitter after that. Thank you. Coffee. I can't draw, but it would be cool to see other art somewhere altogether. I agree. I'm gonna have to make I think I actually have if you follow me on Facebook or you're friends with me on Facebook, I actually have a folder full of fan art people have made of me so far. And I have several fan art pictures. It's just like, wow. Hey, Francis, how you doing, man? Speaking of patron supporters, Francis has been with my Patreon for a long time now. I usually do a lot of fan art of Sam and Colby, and you're welcome, man. I expect some more, man. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I wonder if Sam and Colby are going to hear about me after that. They'll be like, who's this guy? Who's this guy? Why is he making fan art of this guy? And then they're going to see my reactions, and they're going to message me privately and saying, you're a piece of shit. Do you draw or paint? I do draw and paint. I love drawing and painting. I don't know if I have any examples to show you guys right now, but I do have some artwork. My sister actually is looking for people for commissions and stuff. Not commissions, but she wants people to buy her artwork, and she can't find really anybody to look at her art pieces and everything. But I do have her page up on Facebook. This dude busts his art for Patreon, y'all. Sub up. Well, thank you so much, Francis. I appreciate that. I post a lot on Patreon. I mean, I do my best. Right now, there's 5 movie reactions that are completely early access right now. I'll be doing art stuff, and I really do it right now. Yes, Seth, Stas, and Katrina usually view my page. Fuck yeah, man. You got some big timers looking at you. And the small timer now too. I'll be definitely checking out your Twitter. That is awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to check out my sister's art page, I'll definitely link you really quick. Let's see if I can find it really quick. Let's see if I can find it really quick. Not that one. I'm kind of struggling to find it. Sorry. No, this one's gonna be fine. This will be fine. I'll go ahead and link you up with my sister's art page really quick. There you go. Oh, Jordan, your sister should make an Instagram page for her art. She might already have one, actually. Cool. I've been looking for some art to hang in my room. Yeah, hit her up on Facebook. Maybe she'll do something for you guys, or maybe you'll be interested in something she already has. So there's my sister's art page. Thank you guys for just hopping on in. Please say hello. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been trying to get more patrons, Francis, tonight, because I want people to know that if they really want to see my channel blow up or skyrocket in a more fashionable way, or maybe just help me get more patrons by sharing my page, I mean, I'd really appreciate it. I really would, especially if you know anybody who's already like a patron for another channel and maybe interested in reaction channels. Pretty much drop people Twitter banners, some PFPS, just without them knowing. LOL. That's kind of awesome though, man. And I'm very honored you decided to draw me. I'm very honored that you did. I'll be amongst that collection now of art pieces. Thank you so much. I completely Disney villains puzzle and I put it in a picture frame. Fuck yeah. I can't remember my login on Facebook because I switched devices. That's okay. I understand. I understand completely. By the way, thank you guys for hopping on in. I do mean it. I do mean it. I know I keep saying that, but I always like to kind of make you guys feel like it's your fucking royalty. I mean, I've been watching you for months and decided to. I was planning it for quite a while, to be honest. Oh, drawing me? Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, man. Well, that makes me feel really good. I appreciate that. But I have to get ready to go on my nightly walk, everybody. Again, if you guys want to help me out, please share my Patreon page. Whether you have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything, share the page. Let people know that I'm a really cool reaction channel if you really want to go the extra mile and say, hey, this guy's cool. And just let him know that, hey, he wants to do more and really want to help him out. And it would mean a lot. It really would. I would love to advance my channel into going to the next level. I want it to go to the next level. Maybe too soon, but I really want it to go there. So if you share it, it means a lot. You don't have to become patrons, but if you guys want to help me out, it means a lot. It really does. I appreciate the community. I love the community to death. I would really very much love to keep doing this for as long as I can. So if you guys want to help me make sure I can keep doing that, then seriously, you have a good night walk, and thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm going to be going out on my midnight walk. Yeah. Check the mail, make sure I didn't get no fan mail or nothing, and it's being smushed. Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. Makes it more exciting. You never know what's lurking, you know? Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Yes, I'm going to be going out on my midnight walk. Yes, I'm going to be definitely trying to stay safe. Have a good one. Watch out for ghosts. Night walks are great. I love them. They're so peaceful. The only thing you got to worry about is coyotes. Enjoy your walk. Don't worry, though. I don't go like near the woods or anything. I just kind of walk around town, check the mail, come back, and that's about it. But everybody's be safe. Thank you so much, guys, for hopping on in. Again, become a patron if you're not. If you really want to see this channel progress. A lot of you patrons are enjoying it, and I appreciate that. And I'm glad you guys are. Thank you so much for the skinwalkers. Yeah, be careful with the skinwalkers. I know, definitely. Thank you for the fan art, man. I appreciate that. I will be sharing it after the live stream. You guys are the most badass people. Thank you for the $3 reams. I appreciate that. That's going to be going to my Spirit Halloween shopping spree next month because I'm going to need a little bit of extra cash to go to Spirit Halloween and buy a couple things. So I appreciate it. And yeah, guys, until next time. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you guys ever want to donate to the channel without just becoming a patron or anything, we do have a donate button at the bottom of each of our videos. You'll see it. It's like a money sign symbol. I'm not sure if a lot of people know this, actually. There's not a lot of people know this. I'll go ahead and mention this really quick because a lot of people are not aware of this. Some people are, some people aren't. But if you go to our channel, right? You go to our channel right here, for example, you'll see our like live stream. It doesn't matter what video you click on. Pause it. Right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not, but there's a thanks button right here. And it has a $sign in the middle of a heart. All you have to do is click that button and you can donate kind of like a super chat. It only goes up to $50, but still, if you ever want to just donate for a video you feel like earns it, then there's that option too. You don't have to be a live stream. You guys can just donate whenever you want to. If you think there's a Sam and Colby video reaction you really enjoyed and you're like, fuck, dude, I want to donate. It's there. Not a lot of people know that. That's why I decided to mention it. So that option is there. Okay, so hope now you guys know. All right, guys, please take care. Have a great night. Keep it retro. I'll be safe on my walk. Thank you guys so much for that. I'll be definitely keeping my eye out for coyotes. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Keep it retro. Have a nice night. All right, I'm going ahead and getting off. Thank you guys so much. Holy shit, Michael. We made it to We Slaughtered Barbecue. The epitome and the purpose of our trip is to make it to this area.
Oh yes. Food and cattle.
Yep. I just noticed, is that a cemetery way over there, or are those cattle?
No, I think that is a small cemetery.
Holy shit, that's kind of cool and creepy. That thing is massive, but there's not just that one. There are spiders literally
There's
everywhere.
one there. There's one there. There's one over there. And then there's this one here.
Dude, they're everywhere on the property.
Huge.
It's
Oh,
cool.
there's one there.